Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Hyperion-Blue-GT champion for another Total Drama fan art library on Gran Turismo Sports. So, looks like I'm about to bring out the Lamborghini advenator for probably the 22nd contestant of Total Drama Island, of course. So, looks like it's time for bringing out the last contestant is the home school guy, Ezekiel. Well, I kind of think that Ezekiel is a naive country boy who was homeschooled at his farm. His lack of interaction with the other kids and has left him with incredibly poor social skills and tendency to say and do things that rub people the wrong way. Even if his intentions may be good, well, probably Ezekiel has some rather warped viewpoints on his life, mostly due to his parents. He initially believes that women are inferior to men and also seems to value money over relationship. So let's just go and get started to start making him instead. Okay, now starting out here by giving a little bit start. Well, I know this is definitely the only way that how am I supposed to make a supercar Total Drama library with Ezekiel on it? Well, maybe this is going to be a little bit difficult to say this one, so I kind of think that we also see him 36 episodes. Okay, that will be good. But even so, I guess this time that this might be going in to start making a nice golden chrome instead. I really think that golden style is definitely the only lucky color for it. But maybe I had to do something else to change the Valiant type for it. I'm just gonna make a gold advenator with Ezekiel on it because this is gonna be a little bit confusing thing for it. So what else am I had to get started first? Okay, let's see. Selecting the pattern would be giving the only right choice. Well, maybe this one should be giving the good layout shape could be quite possibly good. Well, it is definitely going to be better for good. So it might make it better realistic. Okay. However, it appears that Ezekiel is simply repeating what his parents told him, and that these are not his own ideas. Later in the series, he is seen interacting with several of the show's female contestants with no apparent animosity. Ezekiel has the decision of being the first contestant ever voted up in the show's history. And that's how he just voted up first because he really wants the inner to win it. So let's just go and get starting on for some latest decals to be choosed up for. So probably first, I would like to go and get starting to choose the crew logo. Well, I kind of think that I'll just have to be putting in white and save it in until I'm about to bring out the two Total Drama logos. So Ezekiel also appears in Total Drama Island and Total Drama World Tour. So let's just go and place it right here. So I just wanted to double check on it. Okay, there you go. Island first. Now, let's grab the World Tour second. Well, definitely, Ezekiel also appears in Total Drama All-Stars, but he cannot be competing in the 5th season. There you go. World Tour has been placed. Okay, pick the brand logo and move the Gran Turismo logo on the rear. I just kind of think that chrome style. Could be depends on choosing any kinds of colors, black and white. So I'm just gonna have to take a little detour and select the license plate on it. Okay, so this time this shape should be go right here. There you go. Now let's just grab the TDI logo first. Want to make sure to be represent on any Total Drama officials. Okay, this time I just finally got all recommended indeed for it. Just wanted to double check on it and see this advenator should give it a good taste of a makeover. That looks very fine, relatively license plate for it on the European style, but definitely no front instead. Now, I'll make sure I'll be able to continue on for. Okay, so let's just pick the YouTube logo, could be right about here. Just wanted to see if this is going to be a little bit skewered management. Well, it is definitely a 2011 supercar style, so let's just go on over to the roof and see if that will make it better. Okay, I guess this might be the only good spot for the advenator, but the worst part is maybe it needs to be angled down on -8 for a bit. Okay, so let's just go and grab the Deep Into Art logo here. So it might be placing right here on different position on top of the roof, could be giving a little bit fine even choice for it, but it might be giving a little bit more makeover to make it better for it. So let's just go and grab the Cartoon Network logo and put it anywhere whenever I have to be going ahead. Well, maybe this might be come in handy. Let's just relocate any decals whenever I can. Okay, let's just do a little switcheroo then. Okay, so I guess that might be better for it. Okay, so let's see. Maybe let's just start putting the Need for Speed logo. Could be right here because, well, Lamborghini Advenators always appears in Need for Speed 2015 and also Payback. That might be quite very genuine for this main supercar in every other race series. Hold on, I kind of think I'm just giving a check on if there might be some errors or not. Okay, let's go and pick the Teletune over to be selected, and let's just give it here for a moment. Okay, giving a little Progress International would be okay. Oh yeah, I almost forgot to be putting the Gran Turismo Association logo because this might be the only right spot for the last Total Drama Contestant to be shown. So let's just give Seek a GT Association logo if he wants to in it for win it. Just gonna have to be double check if this is gonna be a little bit okay for it. So, once everything I just covered up for it, I kind of think that let's just do on the other color selection and see which one is gonna be fit on the advenator. Well, probably let's just start with the dark yellow colors, so I could probably have to scroll all the way right to it. I'm just giving a little color selection by order since I purchased a lot of them from the mileage exchange. Alright, here I am on the dark color. So I would like to be choosing the yellow one, dark flakes, because this might be the only good choice of the color for it. But there might be several of it. Well, maybe let's go with the dark candy metallic, so that might be quite very awesome for it. Okay, so I would like to choose the yellow 3 chrome color, so I'm just giving a little reminder check for it until when the next design to be shown for. But originally, it also made to be fit with a golden chrome. So let's just go and select a different decal. Okay, so let's just give a fandom logo right over here and let's just reduce the little problem for it. Okay, let's decrease the angle up to 9. Size down and confirmed. Okay, speaking of which, maybe I should probably have to go and pick the Lamborghini logo on the car brands. So that might be quite very efficient. So let's just put it right here, and that'll make it nice and very Italian-tastic exclusive. Well, I guess I've already did the first part, so I'll make sure I'll bring it over to the right side of the section. So this might be it for now. So let's just go and get all the decals moved into the right on the exact location. And also 2 of them on the roof spot instead. Okay, let's go and multiple presses to be giving a little bit more. Okay, and also might be right here on the fuel insertion point. Okay, almost there. Just giving a little bit stopping point will also to be moving on over to the front and back. There we go. Now, last but not least, putting on 2 decal selection to get started. So let's just go and make it Canadian signature name on it on top of it. But you know, I kind of think that putting gold instead, placing on the black signature, will be giving a little bit double check on it. So let's putting on the reverse first and then signature second. Okay, so let's just size down, and definitely placing right next on the top door would be giving you a good exact waypoint. Okay, so let's just relocate the Canadian flag somewhere. So I really think that this should be okay by putting here for it. Well, maybe I'll just have to be managed up later on after this, because I just putting on the signature name on top of the bit first, but I'll make sure I'll have to do it. So let's go and get starting on the front. So I would like to start with the Lamborghini first on right over here. So this will be a quite Lambo-tastic on this nice set of a decal. Okay, so again, this might be good for the spot. And also putting on the black on the other side instead. Okay, there you go. Putting on reverse. And actually, that might be it for on the front, so let's see what else am I gonna do with the rear. There might be a lot of different options to see what else am I gonna do. Placing any decals on the Lamborghini advenator could be a little bit harder than I thought it would be. Maybe this is going to be a little bit challenging for it. But that makes me have no choice for it. So I have to go and place one of the Total Drama logos could be giving a little bit better start for it. Okay, so let's grab this logo here, and I guess that this might be good for only 2 places on the spot of the decals for it. So let's just go and putting on reverse after this, so I could probably have to add a few of this additional decals will be required. So looks like it's time to be putting on 2 teams. Ezekiel is part of the Killer Bass in Season 1 and Team Victory in Season 3. So let's just go put it right here on its spot available. Okay, Bass first. And Victory goes second. There, that should do it. Now, there might be some few designs available on the hood. So let's just go in and grab some of the fine makeover for it. So let's just choose the pattern 2 sections and let's see how good am I gonna have to choose any kinds of layout shapes for it. Probably this one should be a little bit good okay for it. So let's just choose this decal and let's make it size up to be covered in black with a shaded effect. Okay, there you go. Looks like cool's to be seek driving this super cool advenator. Well, I kind of think that the home schoolboy could probably wanted to try out all kinds of neat supercars for it. Okay, so what else is next? Okay, so probably putting the crew right here on the first, second Gran Turismo, third Need for Speed, and well, probably putting the last 2 Total Drama logos that he participates. Okay, let's see, there's number 2 on the GT logo. Okay, and definitely Need for speed comes in third in each section. Well, I kind of think that I also has one of the 3 racing games that I also enjoyed featuring the advenator. But the advenator becomes the main popular in every racing games. Okay, so putting the TDI logo could be go here first, and then last but not least, World Tour. Okay, looks like it's all done. So, I kind of think almost forgot one more thing. Well, maybe let's just pick a nice rim style so it'll make it cooler to be very exclusive taste. But man, I kind of like that official rim style. That might be quite very perfect for the advenator. But anyway, let's pick a nice suitable rim style for Ezekiel and see which one is definitely quite good fit. Okay, not the American Racing. Okay, so I really think the KMC KM651 might be the only good rim style. I'll make sure we decide to have this a valiant style later on. So let's check a little preview and see how it looks. Very super awesome. This golden advenator with Ezekiel on it. I kind of think that everybody who loves supercars can also challenge this homeschool boy for an all-out race. But Ezekiel always says, I'm here to in it. I'm here to in it or win it. Well, I kind of think I also like the 2 parts that Ezekiel just voted up the first time. So, I kind of think this might be good. And this time, color picker selected might be gonna be in gold selection. Okay, so I kind of think this color should be good. Okay, so let's pick the Total Drama Livery. Okay, Ezekiel, and looks like I finally got all checked up for it. Now, I'll make sure I'll be continuing on the description about him. Well, when he returns as a contestant in Total Drama World Tour, he becomes extremely determined to redeem himself for his early elimination in Season 1 and his failure to compete at all in Season 2. Unfortunately, his bad luck continues and he is voted up first yet again. Humiliated and angry at his former teammates, Ezekiel refuses to accept his fate and becomes the stowaway in the Total Drama Jumbo Jet. Well, I kind of think that Ezekiel always wants to come back to compete when he becomes a contestant. That's how he tries to go back by taking a second chance for living in the cargo hold for the entire season until the plane's destruction. Over time, this has a drastic effect on his humanity and sanity, greatly altering his physical appearance into a green, crawl, bald, and deformed creature who is no longer capable of speaking and attacks anybody that he considers a threat. And that's how that Ezekiel becomes Pharaoh when he lost his mind. After staying in the jumbo jet for too long, but that might be the worst part when people stay in the plane in a few days, well, oh, that might get worse for Zeke. Now, let's just go in and get starting on the custom race before I'm about to be putting up another clip until I'll be taking a little break. Okay, so let's just go and get everything set up for a custom race. So I would like to go and get starting on the World Tour places to see where it's at for. So I kind of think let's just go and drive on the Big Willow at Willow Springs International Raceway. So let's just go on the morning time until I'll be able to get started for giving a description. So let's just go and pick the Lamborghini. I'll make sure I'll be continuing on for the talk and do a little showcase on it. So, immediately upon Ezekiel's arrival in the first episode, he makes an odd first impression by answering Chris, what's up with, I think I see a bird, thinking it is a literal question. Chris acknowledged the fact that Ezekiel has been homeschooled all his life, explaining his lack of knowledge of the real world and social skills. Chris advises Ezekiel not to really say much and to avoid getting bowled up too early. And that's how he is selected to be on the Killer Bass. He performs decently in the first challenge in part 2. Although he hits the rock while jumping up the 1,000-foot cliff, despite this, he is seen landing in the safe zone after his team lost. Ezekiel unintentionally puts a target on himself by questioning now his team lost as the other team had more girls. This angers the female on his team, especially Eva and Bridget. Jeff tries to calm the girls down, but Ezekiel further angers them by saying that men are also smarter than women. This ultimately seals his fate as the first person to be eliminating on Total Drama Island, and sparing Courtney with the last marshmallow that he didn't receive. But while Chris admits that he isn't surprised to see Ezekiel eliminated, he believes that the main reason was because nose picking habit. Jeez, can he able to stop picking nose like this? That's definitely not cool. So Ezekiel is not yet seen again until much later at Play Out the Losers in After the Dock of Shame, now portraying a rapper with a gangster-like personality, and it seems to have fit with some other campers. He is also trying to get close to Bridget several times when they are both in the hot tub, but finally gives up after she bonks him on the head. Well, that's a very smart move, Bridget. When Courtney complains about her elimination, Ezekiel tries to calm her down, only for her to beat him up with a lamppost. So, I kind of think that might be the only time to get started for a little custom endurance race. So, I would like to go and get starting on 10 minutes. So, that will be quite giving a little bit time. And for start, last place for Zeke means giving a little bit more harder challenge than ever to be taken for. Well, I kind of think I'm about to go and take another 20-mile race for giving a little daily workout extension for. Alright, I kind of think I just made the 22nd Total Drama Contestant has ever not yet to be chosen on any library vehicle like this before. But I kind of think I'm about to be focusing on 2 more to go. So, looks like it's time for the Big Willow, and let's just go and gain some of the 20-mile challenge for this advenator with Ezekiel on it. Okay, looks like race 1 goes in, and everyone's very excited to see that the homeschool boy going in for a little extremely fast with a nice shine of a chrome. Well, even unfortunately, whenever there's a mistake, there will be such to be seen. Alright, so let's just go and reach its way over to the first 8 laps. Slow. Well, I kind of think a little bit mistake to give her take. Alright, so let's see. Let's try and do something a little driving strategy. Well, I kind of think the passive driving ability on the advenator with Ezekiel, whenever a mistake, also drops back to last place, and giving a little close, such to be seek, means still got a long way to go to master all the driving skills on any track. Yeah, that might be giving a little example like the other supercars. Just like the Dodge Viper GTS and the Mercedes-Benz SLS have tried for a little struggle to maintain the control after the final turn. So, let's just go and get pushed forward. Well, speaking of which, maybe let's kind of think that an alternate situation for making a nice supercar. Boy, I should really want a Bugatti so badly. But I still got enough credits to go and purchasing on the Grand Central. Well, even depends if I also really want to give 25% chance of getting a Bugatti Veyron would be also be okay after the daily workout is complete. That might be quite very excited for me, so I could probably have to go and get started to build my awesome Bugatti Veyron with a nice livery on it. Alright, so let's go and push through. Step on it. Just giving a little bit more hold time. Better have to watch out for the advenator. Oh, yes. That was definitely too close for it. Now, let's go and get to it until alright, there we go. This might be getting a little bit closer on the edge for it. Go. I hope the Seek advenator can also give them a little bit nice kill advantage, giving a really nice start. Well, I kind of mentioned on it. Well, I kind of think that other topics I'm talking about that there might be an update on GTA is definitely called After Hours Update. And I kind of think that the man from Liberty City who also runs on nightclubs by you-know-who, yeah, I kind of think everybody talks about is Gay Tony Prince. But other players think that who is Gay Tony Prince? And maybe the kids like, who is he? Some kind of a guy with a word on it? Well, maybe most other GTA players have already know about him. I'm just giving a little bit more quick reminder check while I'm about having a little bit race on it. Okay, looks like I'm on the 4th lap, and looks like the Ezekiel advenator is finally comes in first to win it. Now that might be giving a little bit nice effort on the gold chrome, but probably I just made the second Valiant design on it. But don't worry, the first original design will be able to be comes in anytime soon. But I'm just gonna have to give in a little bit example on it, folks. Okay, looks like slowing down for 4 minutes. Just drive to make it nice and smooth and still no mistakes ever to be yet to be confirmed. Okay, stay on it. Well, definitely hypercars are definitely highly expensive, but I also remember the part after the Dr. Game episode when Ezekiel always acting like a street-like gangster sitting at the hot tub while Jeff and Bridget is making out. Well, he also doing a little gangster rapping style alike, but I don't do any kinds of things that other people talk sweet at. But I'm just always being a little advanced professional race car driver. Well, I'm just being a Gran Turismo player who also likes all kinds of vehicles to be test drive and mastering all kinds of the corners in every Gran Turismo game. But I'm just gonna have to go and design and try out for fun. I'm just giving a little bit more time for practicing until the Nations Cup and the Manufacturer Series. But the World Tours have already started since June. Okay, so I think I'm on the lap 6. Still trying to go in and reach up for a goal on lap 8. That makes it a little bit 20-mile distance to be getting a little bit A-OK count. Okay, stay caution. Just try and give everything a little bit to start for it. Get caught up off the track. That also leads into last place. Okay, lap number 7 is going to be the final lap of the race, and this time only down for 1 minute and 10 seconds. That this time the homeschool boy with the Lamborghini advenator can also take first place to make a golden style victory. Oh man, definitely almost better for the worse. So probably this time I have to keep it nice and steady whenever I have to have this a little bit nice and calm for it. So, looks like it's still got some little bit time left for it. Only 15 seconds left. Only got some few more speed distance to be giving in and go. Alright, boys and girls. Final lap, and this time, this maybe it comes down to this. Okay, perfect schedule. Looks like the Ferrari is definitely going in for a little chance to do it, but it's already too late. Ferrari. Looks like the Ezekiel advenator has finally come in first place. Better get some crickets to be ever heard of. Well, okay, I kind of think that's the first win for Ezekiel's livery. But further to that, 17.1 miles might be giving you a little bit of time for it. Okay, so that should be it. Well, speaking of which, maybe let's just have a little replay while I'm about to continue on with a description about him. Well, Ezekiel, along with the other previous eliminated contestants in the final episode, chooses to side with Owen from the beginning, even before he announced the party, if he wins. But depends on Owen's ending. He hugs both Harold and Ezekiel by the neck by getting a little bit excited victory cheer. And later on in the Total Drama Island special, he's partnered with Lindsay and Beth under the condition of him treating them with respect. At one point, he attempts to tell the girls that he has found the case, though they ignore him as they are too busy talking to each other. When Lindsay is able to pinpoint the case's location, Ezekiel compliments her near the end of the episode. Ezekiel was covered by Justin's parachute, causing him to fail to reach the dock in time, and thus ineligible to compete in Total Drama action like Beth and Lindsay. Sorry, Ezekiel. You'll be able to compete some other time later. Well, Ezekiel is shown to be the commentator / spectator on the talk show in Total Drama Aftermath. He was in the peanut gallery of the rejected contestants. Well, Ezekiel does very little, aside from reacting to the events in the show. However, in the second aftermath, he claps in agreement to Jeff's statement about money being more important than having integrity. In Celebrity Manhunt's Total Drama Action Reunion special, he attempts to show off his new rapper persona while being interviewed by Celebrity Manhunt. As he attempts to speak in slang, he gets tangled up in the chain and falls over his bowl. Seemingly attracted by the sound of his chains, kisses him after the doors to the Gemmy Awards are closed. Duggins believes that he is still able to survive on the streets, to which Ezekiel claims he can do. As he makes the statement, well, the hobo steals his wallet while he's not looking. Homeless man definitely steals Ezekiel's wallet when he's not looking and talking for it. So, in his rapper persona, or Ezekiel, attempts to celebrate being on another season by rapping but ending up falling out of the chair. Wow, that's definitely like the most hilarious part. But that's how he competes again in Total Drama World Tour, but much more confident than before, more than ready to redeem himself from becoming last in Season 1. However, he also comes across as more annoying to the other contestants, with Chris in particular beginning to develop a special amount of hatred towards him rather quickly. Eventually, when Chris constantly being interrupted by Ezekiel about how he won't get eliminated while he explaining the elimination procedure. But for example, he's thrown out of the plane, Chris stating that he is officially eliminating from the competition. But that might be the first part, be giving a little example to the drop of shame. But we even appears right during the song, before the first challenge begins. Even though Chris says that he's still eliminated, he allows him to participate in the challenge. He is the last one to cross the finish line after Izzy unknowingly carries him out of the pyramid. Chris still gets eliminated initially, but since Duncan quit the competition, he's allowed to be on Team Victory after begging Chris to stay. During the song, his offbeat line rendered the purpose of the song useless, causing the Scarabs to attack the cast, while Ezekiel doesn't do much during the first part of the challenge. During the praise, Harold says the best way to defeat a crocodile is to bop it on the nose. Ezekiel follows Harold's advice in an effort to help his team, but the crocodile ends up eating the stick instead, which causes Team Victory to lose, and despite Ezekiel is once again the first one to be voted out. Once again, after he throws up, he grabs onto the plane's tails and saying that he isn't going anywhere and that the competition is his. Well, I kind of think that there are first many Ezekiel appearances that he is hiding inside of the cargo. First one is Super Happy Crazy Fun Time Japan, while Team Amazon is looking for the Pop Twitter commercial. Second, in Anything You Can't Do, I Can Do Better, we show him watching the two rabbits retreat from a small trapdoor within the plane. Well, there is the footage from the first Total Drama World Tour Aftermath, Bridget over troubled water. He was also shown on the Total Drama Fugitive section that shows that Owen had seen Ezekiel hanging upside down the plane's wing very briefly. Chris saw a shadow of him coming from the steam in his hot tub. He grabbed a baseball bat. He disappeared into the steam. And third, and New Kids gets on the rock twice. The first win after Chef pushes Heather out of the plane. Ezekiel appears behind the crates. Well, I kind of think that it also shows an exclusive clip of the episode features Owen pulling out of the pot in Newfoundland. After they both scream, Owen closes the pot lid during Team Victory's last elimination ceremony. Well, probably during the episodes to show where Ezekiel is fighting for it, but he's still on the plane. But later in IC London, apparently being discovered by Chef Hatchet in the cargo hold, Ezekiel takes the role of Jack the Ripper during the challenge, with the promise that if he could capture all the contestants, he would be let back into the competition, managed to catch Alejandro before the challenge. Begins as well as Sierra, Cody, Tyler, and Heather once the challenge begins. However, he corners Noah, taken down by guard dogs that Owen releases on him. When Chris refused that he was Jack the Ripper, as he's shown to have had several changes to his appearance, namely bloodshot eyes, green skin, and a chip-off ear, and his teeth. He also appears unable to speak English, only making animal noises for failing to capture all the contestants. But separately, Ezekiel is thrown out of the plane by Chef Hatchet, but managed to grab onto the wheel and eventually sneak back into the plane. They didn't know what he never quit. Well, we also seen him on the feral cart in the X-Files. Well, we also seen Ezekiel on the table in Reese's Pieces, the start of the X-Files. Well, we also saw the landing gear being deployed in picnics at the hanging door. Well, we saw him in Sweet and Sour and Niagara Falls in the cargo hold. With him briefly appearing behind a set of crates while Alejandro and Heather are conversing down in the former and steaming cheese from a mouth to the start of the ladder. He almost spotted in the ladder, but since all the contestants were asleep, he managed to escape. But definitely in Africa Flying Safari, Ezekiel is now shown to have lost his tongue. Shoes which refuse his feet have become a three-toed crawl, and all but a few long strands in his hair. In addition, his pupils have become smaller and his teeth even more disheveled than before. Well, I kind of think that Ezekiel becomes a pharaoh in a current state that he didn't speak in every episode. Well, unfortunately, he never talks every season except where he got voted off in the first time. Well, I kind of think this might be the only time for finishing up the replay. So let's just go and exit out and let's just pick the next track. So I'll be able to wrap this up for it. Okay, so speaking of which, I kind of think this might be the only time to be going on over to Mount Panorama for an Australian race. So let's just go and pick the advenator where I'm about to be doing 5 laps for a standard race. Okay, so I kind of think 4,800 credits on professional will be giving okay to giving a good start. Okay, so let's just add it up in last place, make it 85,000 credits for a little add bonus. Okay, so where was I? After unintentionally rescuing Alejandro and Duncan from the quicksand, he doesn't appear again until Alejandro covers Duncan in spaghetti bloodberries, which causes him to emerge from the water and attack Duncan after getting tranquilized. Oh man, Duncan just got beat up by Pharaoh Ezekiel, or maybe I would like to nickname Mad Speak in the Pharaoh current state. After getting tranquilized by tranquilizer balls, Chris tries to get out of the area as fast as possible to make sure Ezekiel doesn't get back on the plane, but still gets back into the plane from the top, returning to have some of the cameo appearances as he is shown behind a certain in economy class in the next episode. So, maybe let's just go and get started for the last race. Having a little rolling start will be giving a good choice. Alright, let's go and get for all out Australian race at Mount Panorama, and let's give the Geek Advenator a little chance for first place. Okay, starting out on the last corner. And here comes the rolling start. Okay, there's another advenator coming in, and let's pass it on. Wow, I kind of think that the chrome is getting a little bit shine on it. So this time, I'll be able to race for 5 laps. So this might be giving a little bit extended time for daily workout, because workout on the track will be able to be in it to win it. Now, let's just go and pass it on over to the Mach 40 Mustang, followed by the Blue Green Road Car Mustang, then passing on the Dodge Viper. Whoa! Careful with the advenator Dodge Viper. It just had that nice golden chrome wax for it. Steady on the Aston Martin Falcon, try to make a little overtake pass. There you go, stay on it. Go and push forward a little bit. Alright, there you go. Looks like the homeschool boy takes a little long, short distance to be taking on the straight. Give it a little nice and slow and be more careful on the group road car series as possible. Okay, watch out for that Patriot. Better have to make a little cross overtake. Another lap down. Just try to go and maintain a little bit struggle because the advenator always goes in by taking a little extended time for a little distance. Passing on the Aston Martin and the Alfa Romeo 4C road car. Let the Italian road cars go first. Well, definitely you better have to watch the gold paint. That's definitely the worst part. Passing on the Flanio. Okay, first things first, pass the Porsche first, second Bugatti Veyron, and third the LaFerrari. All supercars come all in order before I'm about to pass the last two hypercars. Steady. Better have to make room for the Ezekiel advenator because he wants to win it. Okay, the worst part is, oh geez. And looks like safe landing after the grass areas. Well, definitely Ezekiel just stayed in the plane for a long time during the episode in season 3 from episode 2 to until the finale. I kind of think that he's still hiding here until he becomes Pharaoh, that he doesn't speak like he's being, well, definitely gibberish, that he never speaks a lot. But definitely he is a human being from Total Drama Island, then he becomes an animal in season 3. Oh man. Oh man, that's definitely a little bit hard time for it to spare. Sorry about that, Bugatti. Maybe I should really be more careful on the second turn next time because that scratches up every time as possible. But although, I kind of think I remembered the part in Rum Taylor episode. We also saw Ezekiel are about to get out of the plane along with the other animals before Sierra accidentally blew up the Total Drama Jungle jet. But even so, we also saw in the canyon planes, trains, and hot air mobiles. Well, I kind of think that Ezekiel also encounters Heather. Well, that's definitely the only way to give some attention to Heather, and despite he's still mad in his feral state form, Heather tries to make Ezekiel to calm down while he's focusing on reaching up and first, along during the final three with Alejandro and Cody. Well, despite Sierra was here to help him, and unfortunately, which Ezekiel tries to take down Heather that if he wants to be back in it. But I cannot believe it, Ezekiel just locked out of his mind, in which that he's still acting like an animal, but I mean, he is a human being, but he just definitely lost his head. That's how he becomes Pharaoh, in which that's how he always obsessed that he was going after during the season 3 finale. He really wants the $1 million case, in which Ezekiel dashes in and grabs the money by struggle. Well, I kind of think this might be the only reference part, in which I kind of think that you guys have remembered a movie called Lord of the Rings. It is definitely quite a film movie that is definitely about that the ring starts out at war. Well, maybe most of you guys have already watched Lord of the Rings series. It's definitely a movie, and that's how Ezekiel does having a reference part that he pretends that the $1 million was the ring. He also obsessed with the money that he also wants to win, but in which he still remains in his animal feral state form. And luckily, until in the finale, at the end of season 3, well, we also heard that he was screaming, coming out, heading towards Chris before he's about to sign up. And then, well, Chris survived and Ezekiel was hitting on the boat. But unfortunately, they have no choice but to bring Ezekiel back to normal. But he's still an animal. That's how he also seen him in seasons 4 and 5 in Total Drama Revenge of the Island, and also All-Stars. Maybe I'll have to skip the part until I'm about to get ready to move on into the last lap of the race. But man, I cannot believe it that in the season 3 finale also brings the reference parts from the Lord of the Rings. Okay, so looks like this is it. Final lap of the race, and looks like this is going to be good for extending a lot of time on the daily workout. Boy, that takes forever for all of this one of these days. But in the most part during the second round of the race, after having a collision course by accidentally hitting the Bugatti after the failed turn, well, it always sucks to be seen. still got more ways to go by mastering all the corners that needs to be used by using the Lamborghini advenator. I'll make sure I'll be finishing all the corners if I really gonna go and give it a go for it. But unfortunately, it's gonna be almost done very soon on the first part of the Vision Total Drama fan art design. I kind of think 2 more remain. I kind of think that's all the Total Drama characters I just made with all the library designs to be shown. But it'll be able to be appears as the third part of the pack. It definitely looks like having a December update vehicle pack on Gran Turismo Sport, but maybe this might be giving the exact idea for it. I think that might be it to it. Okay, definitely the Porsche just comes by to make its way to first, so I kind of think this sneak adventure really wants to be achieved in first place. So let's just bring this adventure over to the check flag for the finish line. Last stretch for only short distance. Alright. Well, I kind of think that might be the only good time for having another continued part for it. So there might be some other parts when Ezekiel was definitely appear in the final episode. He make his way towards Hawaii knowing the money is there, eventually getting into the top of the volcano when the winner of the season is revealed. He then attacks Chris or Heather depending on the ending, managing to steal the case from them, but falls into the lava, submerging with the case still in his hand. Ezekiel shown survived this ordeal. However, when he launched from the volcano into the Christian chef's boat, which causes sink. Well, I kind of think that might be the image parts when Ezekiel falls into the lava with the $1 million case. That might be the only shown on the references. Okay, so this might be the only stop on Season 4 on Total Drama Revenge of the Island. In the first episode, we also saw Ezekiel on the yacht with the other veterans, but still in his deranged feral form. He is chained up to a crouching on the bow of the yacht. The wind is blowing. The little boy has left his tongue hanging out wildly like a dog. And definitely that might be the only first 3 episodes that we also saw Ezekiel, and a mine is a terrible thing to waste. He appears in the mines as the king of the mutant gophers. Finding Anne Maria attractive, he kidnaps her and takes her back to his lair where he presents her with various gifts, including the prize money from last season, but which had been reduced to ash after that. He eventually gives her a massive diamond, which she believes it's real and thus worth more than the $1 million. Later, Ezekiel attacks Lightning when he tries to retrieve the golden statues on his tomb. Lightning, however, eventually fought back and strapped his backpack containing a bomb onto Ezekiel before kicking him a tunnel. Shortly afterwards, the mine was destroyed in the ensuing explosions, trapping Ezekiel, who is still inside. Later that night, Anne Maria quits the show, believing that she is now rich, only for Chris to reveal it was a fake. She changed her mind and frantically tried to climb out, but it was launched off with bricks. In the enchanted Franklin Forest, Ezekiel reappears after being trapped in the mine since the demolition. He finally climbs to the top of the mine shaft and pushes aside several pieces of debris. relied to finally be out. However, lightning trips over Ezekiel and unknowingly knocks Ezekiel right back down into the mine. And by Brain vs. Spawn, the ultimate showdown, Ezekiel finally escaped the mines and appears with the other mutant monsters that were accidentally unleashed into the arena. Ezekiel jumped in to save Anna by a mutant squirrel by knocking it aside. In return, he tries to get a kiss from her, only to frighten her. Cameron knocks him unconscious with a frying pan, saving Anna. Well, definitely, that's a little bit of a scare fighter. But unfortunately, Ezekiel reappears in Total Drama All-Stars in the first episode. He is first seen being dropped off from the helicopter by Shep, and is introduced as the 14th contestant of the season. But maybe not. Just as Ezekiel is about to fall on the other contestants, Chris states that he was only kidding about him being a contestant. The robot then appears, it was Alejandro, attaches a plunger to Ezekiel's chest and launches him far away from the island. We also see him again in Seek and He Shall Find. He kidnapped Chris in the 100th episode party, intending to take revenge on the host for all the humiliation and the feud that had put him through in the past. Takes them into the abandoned mine and ties them up above the vat of toxic waste. As a side effect of being exposed to radioactive waste for so long, Ezekiel can now spit acid throughout the episode. What? Ezekiel can now spit acid for that? No matter he was still in his feral form. Throughout the episode, he takes out several of the contestants who have been sent by Chef Hatchet to look for Chris. After he had captured most of the contestants, Cameron, Gwen, and Chef arrived, with the latter attempting to free Chris before being knocked out by Ezekiel. Cameron attempts to distract Ezekiel, who spits acid at the roof and causes a cave that crushes Cameron. However, Gwen uses Chef's bazooka to entrap Ezekiel. However, as soon as Gwen frees Cameron, Ezekiel disappears. Well, I kind of think that there was an exclusive clip that shows Ezekiel managed to escape the mine by digging his way to the fun zone at Pony Island. When he reaches the ground level, he is surrounded by many of the island's mutated creatures and tries to offer him the 100th anniversary cake. The mutants and lift Ezekiel and celebrate with him, much to Ezekiel's happiness. Well, I kind of think that's definitely all of it for now, and no mentions on from Cocktail Island, or maybe they're not this race. So I guess that's all the details about him. And I can kind of think that, oh man, still got a halfway there for a replay. So I kind of think that there's some other interactions with, well, Ezekiel also interacts with everyone around. That's how he always has a little negative comment. And also Chris, that Ezekiel interacts with him. And despite that, Chris just started him off in Season 1 and Season 3, that's the most main reason is that he tried to go back to see as a contestant, in which Chris states that isn't a contestant that he tries to win for. And here's the second fact. How did Ezekiel try to stay on the plane for much too long for it? That could be a bad thing to do that also turns out to be an animal like half a feral creature from the Lord of the Rings, but I do think we don't know how long that he stayed for a long time for it. And the third part is there might be a back scene for Ezekiel to make him back to be as a normal human being, but, well, I kind of think that's all the 5 seasons that we also saw him for it. But maybe let's just go and exit out on the replay, so I'll be able to be ready to wrap this up by now. Okay? So let's see which car should I get for the daily workout. So I guess this is the Toyota SFR, the Tommaso Pantera, Subaru WRX Asset Man, and I think... Okay, that was so close for getting the Ferrari 458 Italia, and I think that the Isolate Man Time Attack car is definitely quite added up for it. Wow, that's definitely a long time for it. That might be the only time to go and buy some 2 blue colors on the mileage exchange. So let's just go and buy the B3 Might and the B4 Might color instead. So, probably giving a little bit more stopping point until the time for it. I'll make sure whenever it's going to be full 500, spending spree on purple colors means definitely got more time to be prepared for it. So, I kind of think I just made the 22nd Total Drama Contestant is Ezekiel with the Lamborghini advenator LP704 2011. Well, I kind of think that might be the only last contestant that he was also to be quite being a little homeschool boy for it. But definitely, most other moments about Ezekiel was definitely becoming a contestant and definitely becomes an animal when he stays in the plane for too long for it. But that's how I just make this fine library on the Lamborghini advenator. But maybe until for the next Total Drama libraries, should I be able to get started to work on Blaney or Alejandro? Well, I'm just putting up a mystery vehicle for Alejandro, of course. I'll make sure I'll be able to start with Blaney first, and of course, Al second. Well, I hope you guys liked this Lamborghini library. Hope you enjoyed seeing this wonderful video. Thank you very much. And please don't forget to click like, comment, and subscribe on YouTube. Also to check out the 2 links on the description down below if you want to see more for it. Well, that makes it only down for 2 more Total Drama libraries left. But there will be Revenge of the Island characters will be coming in soon for it. But I hope you guys really want to wait. But the Vision Total Drama fan art design is definitely not yet over. But we still have some several Total Drama characters from Season 4 and definitely Season 5.2 for it. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time for continuing on in Gran Turismo Sport. And have a nice day, you guys. Stay racing and stay professional but cool.